Alright, so we have with us Jordon Joyce. What did you do over the weekend, Geordie?
I won the West Australian State Championships with Kashtira. I went 5-1 through Swiss, losing to the only undefeated. Beat Branded in top 8, took out the Mirror in top 4, and Rika St. Avalon in the finals. Shoutouts to Yatten. Went undefeated through the whole day up until then, but unfortunately I just drew better than him in the finals.
Yeah, alright, cool. So do you have any other shout-outs before we start the profile?
Shoutouts to Team Esky, so that's Brandon on the camera now, and Cease Benjamin Beast for helping me test throughout the week and sorting the ratios out. Shoutouts to Paul Kite and Michael Rouse for judging the event, and Good Games Cannington. I think we had about 60 people, which is pretty good numbers for Western Australia.
Yeah, alright, so let's get started then, shall we?
So for the main deck ratios, it's pretty standards. One card stood out, but I'll leave that for the rest. So you got triple Unicorn, triple Fenrir, double Rice Arts, then one Scareclaw, one Ogre. Ogre was better performing than I expected. A lot of people would commit their hand to the field. I'd summon this, attack, rip their top deck, and then had nothing else they could do. Then you have the 4 field spells. This card's crazy. It's a different deck when you've drawn this. You have 3 Theosis, 3 Birth. This card is also crazy. You get this up against Despia and they can't play. The Branded Fusion, Recovery, Return. This is probably the card that you want to get hit on the ban list. The 1 Big Bang and the 1 tech card that we'll leave for the end of the video.
Very spicy.
The Gamma package, not many people are on this because once you open it, I use it on an open board, get clogged, but I'm playing Omega in the extra deck, so you're trading the 1 Gamma in your hand for their hand trap and then a hand rip as well, and it just gets really far ahead. We have the Ash Blossom, got Shifter, Imperm. This hand trap lineup felt really nice to me. I'm not main decking Droll because a lot of the time you're ending on a Rise Heart, so Droll just doesn't do much at all. Imperm was really nice to me. There was a lot of people on talents throughout the day, so just drawing this just insulated me from that. Then you have the 5 pots, got 3 Prosperity and 2 Desires. I think it came up once or twice. I drew both of them, but usually it's fine. Usually you lead with Desires. If it gets Ash, then you can go for Prosperity. If not, then you just have it for the turn after and it's crazy follow-up. I do think you need to be playing 5 because you don't have as many starters as you'd like. So just being able to get to the good cards, Unicorn, Fenrir, as much as you can is pretty necessary. For the extra, you have 2 Shangri-Era, 3 Arise Heart. Ignore that only 2 of them are Starlight. 2 Zeus, 1 Mindhacker, 1 Dark Arm Dragon. This card is pretty underrated. I used it a lot to banish like a Birth or a Big Bang from Grave, pop a card, use it again, banish Theosis and grab back the first card I banished. Then you have Big Eye. I didn't summon this too much, came up in the Mirror, took his Mindhacker and decked him out that game. Then you have Omrage for Ibli. Donna I didn't summon once, but you need to play it if they put something on your field. Then you have the Prosperity targets in Goliath, Garua and Omega. These were really good. Omega doubles with the Gamma for their hand rip. This came up one game where I had no Theosis left in deck. I got this under my Zeus, got it in Grave, put back a Theosis, and then I could use Rise Heart to banish it to grab back my Birth. That was definitely a good play. I was happy that came up. Triple Droll. This card didn't come up too much. I only started it in when I was going second. I think I only activated it once, maybe twice. It's mainly for super heavy. And you got Triple Crow for the Despia or Mathmech matchups. Triple Ibli. In theory this card's crazy, but I just never drew it going first. I'd definitely keep it in. 3 Santa Claus. This could be any of the card use really, but I like this because it summons in defense, so you could bounce Nixies, slap a Zeus on top, or if you want to keep it on field and get like a Unicorn and Ogre, so when they draw the card off this, you're ripping the top deck, ripping the extra deck, and if you have Shangri-La, then you're blocking 2 zones as well there. And then Dark Ruler, again for the super heavy matchup. A lot of people have been on Spell Canceller. That's not really a problem. You just summon any of your Kashtira guys, beat over at main phase 2, Dark Ruler, and then you full combo and just win. I didn't side this in too much, but the games I saw it was definitely really good. And now for the source.
Here we go.
The card that I don't think I would have won if I wasn't playing is Kashtira Overlap.
So tell us what this card does.
This card came out in the first wave of Kashtira support, and I haven't seen anybody play it since. It's on field. You banish a 15/21 from hand, either field or graveyard, to boost the attack of a monster by 15. But the reason you play it is because when it's banished, it negates the effect of an effect monster your opponent controls. So the theory behind it was if you droll or shifter super heavy, it is going to end on Baguska. So you can summon Rysart, banish this guy's cost, negate booster, and just play like there's nothing on the field. But the other effects did come up as well. In the branded matchup, I had a Fenrir, Birth. They had Chimera and tried to beat over it to out the 2 interruptions. I just used this, crashed his own monster and scooped because he couldn't play through what I had on field. In the Kashtira Mirror in top 4 as well, I had this, he summoned his Rysart, I banished it as cost, and he had no further plays from there. So this card was crazy. I feel like this is what got me over the line throughout the whole event. This card was definitely pretty spicy.
Alright, seems pretty spicy. Is there any final words you'd like to give before we sign out today?
Got the World Legacy tokens down here. We got the 9 there, and I think we have another binder full of them.
Like another 100.
We got the prize card as well. Very clean. And yeah, just shout out to Good Game Kennington again for hosting the event. It was very well run, went very smooth.
Alright, awesome. Alright, see you later.